Okay, good morning again. Welcome back to our session. Okay, last week we discussed about the random variables and their types of random variables. We have the discrete and the continuous. Today we will be talking about all the possible values of a discrete random variable. Before that, let's have first our learning competencies in today's discussion. Okay, we have find the possible values of a random variable and illustrate the probability distribution for discrete random variable and its properties. Okay, in a listing of all possible values of a discrete random variable, so along with their corresponding probabilities as called, we have discrete probability distribution. Okay, a discrete probability distribution class can be presented in tabular, graphical, or a formula form. Okay, the following property in formula form, we have the following properties must be satisfied before a distribution can be considered discrete probability distribution. First, we have the 0 is less than equal to the p quantity x less than less than equal to 1, and we have also the p quantity of x is equal to 1. So for example, in that situation, so we have we have the table. We have the example 1. Consider the following table. So we have x and p quantity of x. So we have 0, 1, 2, and 3. So we have our distribution. We have 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.3, and 0 0.2. So and we have the summation of p of x is equal to 0 0.2 plus 0 0.3 plus 0 0.3 plus 0 0.1 is 0 0.2 is equal to 1. So in the table, as you can see in the table, the random variable x assumes the values of 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then the corresponding probabilities of these values are 0 0.2 plus 0 0.3 plus 0 0.3 plus 0 0.2 is equal to 1. And we have respectively the corresponding probabilities are each of less than 1 greater than 0, and when added it will be the sum of is 1. So both of the properties are satisfied. So that is for the property number 1. So find the probability that arrow will stop at 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So we have 1/4. So next, we have construct the discrete probability distribution of a random variable x. So we have this. Construct the discrete probability distribution of x of the random variable x. Okay, so a table is similar to the following can be constructed to show the values assumed by the discrete random variable x and its corresponding probabilities. The discrete probability distribution is presented in the tabular form. So we have the solution. So we have this tabular form. First, we have the x, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have the p quantity of x is equal to 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4 and 1/4. So first property is met. 0 is equal 0 less than equal to p quantity of x less than equal to 1 is met. So each probability is greater than 0 but less than 1. So the sum of probabilities is 1. Then the second property of the probability distribution is also met. So we have the example. Okay, try this example. Okay, the spinner is divided into 8 sections. Let X be the score where the arrow will stop at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the drawing, and find the probability that our arrow will stop at 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and construct a discrete probability distribution of a random variable X. We have A, P is equal to 1, 2 out of 8 is equal to 1/4, and the P quantity 2 is equal to 1 over 8, and P3 is equal to 2 over 8 or 1/4, and we have the 3 over 8 is equal to P4 is equal to 3 over 8. Now, we have the discrete probability distribution in the form, tabular form, is shown below. So we have x, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and our P of x is equal to 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/4 plus 3/8. Then the probability of 0 less than equal to Px and less than equal is met, is equal to 1 is met. Each probabilities is greater and less than 1 again, and the probabilities of all, and the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. So the second properties is also met. And that's all for today's discussions. See you next week again for our new lesson.